Hi everybody, I'm here. I've been gone for such a long time. It seems like every introduction to every video I make, for like the last 10 videos I made, I say the same thing, but at least I'm here today. This is like my third attempt this week to make this video, so despite what I look like, I don't know how the lighting is. I had to close my curtains. Mr. Sunshine's right there, so I'm just gonna be a trooper and make it through this video, and I'm gonna film another video after this so you guys have something to watch, and yay, right? Yay! Yee. So in this video that I'm making right now, I'm just gonna let you guys in on where I've been, kind of. I'm not gonna get too much into it because I don't feel like, you know, bringing up a lot of stuff, but and then I will show my cross-stitch stuff, because if it wasn't for my cross-stitch friends, I wouldn't even be here right now, because they always send me such nice messages of encouragement to come back even though I don't want to. I was very, 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 very close to never making videos again on YouTube. It's kind of not like I don't care, but I was kind of impartial, like, nobody would care if I came back or not, and you know, it's been a struggle. Not just that I didn't have a lot of time to sit here and make videos, it's also that I just didn't feel like putting myself on the internet anymore for certain reasons, but we're not going to get into everything. Those of you who are my very good friends, you know what was going on. I don't have to talk about it, but anyways, here I am. So way back in my last video that I posted, I promised that the same week that I uploaded that one, I was going to make a paranormal video. If you guys hear that banging around, it's my dog, demon dog. He's throwing around a toy. But I was going to make a video the same week, and unfortunately I had a death in the family like 2 days later. It was a very tragic and sudden death, and I took it very hard. A lot of you did know that. I posted a bulletin and let most of my subscribers know that I wasn't going to be making videos for a while. So that set me back for a while, a good couple months, because I just didn't feel like doing videos. So thank you for your encouraging words, all of my friends, and especially Maureen, when you told me what to do to come back here about certain people. That nice choice of words that you made, I was like, whoa, that's a really awesome thing to hear from her, because I wasn't expecting to hear something like that from you, but it's totally something that I would have said. So thank you for that. So I'm not going to go on about it anymore. Obviously, I've been living life. I have a teenage son now, if you guys can believe it. My son is a teenager. He takes a lot of my time. Being home, doing my plan to get healthy has been taking a lot of my time. But I will make an effort to be here as much as I can. I might not make, stitching videos all the time. I might not make paranormal videos all the time. Maybe once in a while I'll pop in and be like, hey guys, look what I found here. I just redid this table because I've been buying like furniture at thrift stores and redoing them, and that's been a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys would like to see stuff like that from me, just to see me and know that I'm here. So now I'm going to do my cross-stitch portion of this video, and like I said, right after this, I have a cardigan behind me. I'm going to throw that on so I look a little different, and then I'm going to make a paranormal kind of video, so I can make everybody happy this week, or I will probably get to upload them sometime next week, maybe one today. No, I'm going out this weekend, so I'll upload them when I'm out, because if I clog up the internet when people are home, my son and my husband, they're just like, I can't use the internet, and they act like the world is over. So I'll get them up when I can, but I'm going to do my cross-stitch part, and hopefully you guys are very happy that I'm back. And if you don't want to see the cross-stitch, you can just turn off the video now, and I will see you soon for the paranormal videos and for other videos, and it was very good to see you guys. Okay, stitchy friends, here I am, and again, I apologize for not being on for so long. Maureen and Stitch in May, you guys know what I've been going through and how I've been, it's more of like, I think it's more of like an inner struggle with myself, trying to deal with whether I should be on here or not. But Maureen, you're completely correct with what you said the other day about, I'm not going to repeat it, but you're right. And so here I am to bring you guys my stitching. I will try to do these videos as often as I can. I'm not stitching as much as I like. I'm pretty busy now. I have to be a little more active with my son as he gets older. He's taken off with school, and Now he's 13 and he's in 7th grade, so he wants to go to the technical school in our county for high school. Guys, I just got chills thinking about my son going to high school, but this is the year that counts for him to get into the technical school. So we're really, you know how it is when you have kids. You guys, most of you have kids, so you know. Anyways, you guys know I don't want to be missing you, but I have to sometimes. I'm looking around at what I have to show you. Lots of exciting stuff. So right now I have 2 whips going, and I have a lot of tiny finishes that I did over the last 6 months. I think that to appease my need to stitch, I was like, well, I'm going to do smaller finishes that I know that can get me satisfaction, but that I don't have to concentrate on so hard, because a lot of the times when I'm stitching, something will interrupt me, and I'll have to leave the house for whatever reason, and it's just, I just wish I had more time to stitch still, but you guys know what I mean. And then I do have some things to show you that I bought. I was on a no-buy because I'm going to Cape May. I'm going to Cape May in a few weeks, actually, for my anniversary. And, you know, whenever I go there, I like to get stuff at the little stitchy store down there. Support your local needlework shops. That's the way I justify that. But anyways, I was thrifting. I've been going to thrift stores lately to look for clothes because I've been dropping weight. And when you drop weight, but you know you're not going to stay that size, you don't want to spend a lot of money on clothes. And I've been buying like little furniture to put on my porch, and I've been redoing furniture. I've been super crafty lately. But I found some cross-stitch stuff at thrift stores, which is amazing. And I want to share that with you guys too. So let me show you my whips first. Where I left off last time, I was doing Stone Roses by Mirabella. And I haven't gotten very far on this. I worked on it maybe 2 weeks after that last video I showed you guys, and then I got very bored with it. It's not a hard piece, I don't think. I haven't had to frog it yet. But I find it's just boring. But I know once it's done, it's going to be gorgeous. But it's going to take forever for me to do this, especially since I have like ADHD of stitching. So I worked on it a little bit, and I did get some progress done on it. That's what I have done. Not too much since the last time you guys saw it. And then I decided I wanted to work on something else, so I put that down and haven't picked it up since. So my second whip that I'm working on right now is Halloween Cove. This is by the Bay Needle Art. Looks like that. And this is my progress on this one so far. Again, if I had more time to stitch, I'd probably have this done by now. I've been working on it for like a month, but I just don't stitch as often as I would like to. But I love this one. It's very cute. I love how it's Halloween, which if you guys know me, you know I love Halloween. And it has like a nautical scene on the bottom there, and I like the nautical stuff too. As far as finishes go, I have 3 that I actually finished so I can display them in my house, but I didn't finish them in the traditional way where I was framing them. I did this little pillow here for Halloween, and it says, "Kitchen is the witch's lab." This was a freebie. I think it was on the Primitive Hairs website. I'll look it up and I'll link it below so you guys can grab it if you want to. It's just a cute little, I guess I can call it primitive looking stitch for Halloween. And I just finished it into a little pillow. I was impressed on how good it came out. I expected it to look like not as well done, but that's what it looks like. And then on the back, I finished it in backing fabric with little witches all over it. Then I stitched and finished this little box here. This is the dog sampler by Heart and Hand. I'd gotten this kit from Crazy Annie's, I believe, for like $3. It came with the fabric and the pattern and the button. So that's what that looks like. I personalized this by making my dog's initials in blue. So that's Abby, Clover, and Scrappy. And then my initials in blue as well. That was kind of cute, I thought. And then I finished it in a little box. So that's... I like how the boxes look. And the backing fabric's really cute too. Has little wiener dogs. I like wiener dogs, you guys know that. See? I like wiener dogs. Say hi, Abby. With her little tongues out. She's like, I was sleeping. And you woke me up to be on YouTube. You baby. So the next project I finished in the box shape was one that I know I showed you guys, and I think it was called the Sheep Sampler by Bent Creek, and it looks like this, but I just finished it off into a box as well. So I think that's cute too. I did this stitch like last year sometime, I think it was, or 2 years ago, and it's been sitting in my stash waiting for it to be framed. I was gonna make it into a pillow or like a wall hanging, but I thought this was really cute to do it like this. So I've also been finishing some Halloween stitches. This was also a free one. This was from Plum Street Samplers, I think. And this is just a little bunny family riding a broom. This was a special freebie from them for 2012 on their website, but I changed the date, obviously, to say 2014. And then I'm making a pillow out of this one, so it's not finished yet. I pulled it off my, I want to say cutting board, but what is that called? The self-healing cutting mat that I was making this pillow. And this is just, it was an ornament from a Just Cross Stitch Halloween special. So I need to finish this one. Obviously it's just a piece of fabric now. Then I have this little guy too that was a Halloween stitch, a really quick stitch. I had started making it into a pillow, but I didn't finish that either. It's very simple. It was very easy to stitch, but I like how cute it is. I will finish these. The thing is that I like to go in my sewing room and sew on the sewing machine and make the pillows and stuff when my husband has game night. So he hasn't had game night in a couple of weeks because they've canceled for one reason or another. They play games down in the basement, watch football, whatever. So I have to get back in there and do that. I'd like to finish them before Halloween, so I have them hanging around my house. If you can see behind me, I have like I don't know if you can see it next to that owl there. It's a pile of skulls and a Halloween owl. I just love Halloween, so I'd like to get those hung in my house as well. And I have a couple more finishes. I guess I have been busy. When I pulled these out, I was like, I really didn't do anything, but I really have been stitching, so that's makes me a little happier. So this one is the Busy Bee Sampler by the Sweetheart Tree. I loved doing this one. It was so fun. I like how it has different embroidery stitches on it. You guys know I like to do samplers like that. And I love bees. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I think you must, because I have a lot of bee cross stitches that I like to do. Here's a little fact about me that you guys don't know, because I just decided this while I was away. Next spring, in April, my husband and I are going to get 2 very special packages delivered to us, and they are going to be bees. We are going to become honeybee keepers. We're going to have backyard hives, 2 hives to start, and so that's exciting, and I can't wait to actually make videos and show you guys our bees. Some of you might be like, oh my god, you're crazy, but we actually already have bees. We have bumblebees, and we have some ground bees out there that are bees. I'm not saying wasps. Now, if you see a wasp, you get the raid and you spray them because they're just scary and no good and they will attack you. They're aggressive, but bees they're okay. They're very good for the environment. And it's a rewarding kind of hobby. We don't plan to make like tons of money selling honey or making like soaps and candles, especially right off the bat, but it's gonna be fun. So anyways, here's my Busy Bee Sampler by the Sweetheart Tree. I'm gonna try to, let me make sure that's all in view there. And then I'll get up closer so you guys can see a closer view of it. And those stitches on there, you know, they're not any super fancy embroidery stitches, but they were a lot of fun to do, and I like how it turned out. Okay, so this next one's called, I think, Dancing in the Rain by Lizzie Kate. I don't have the pattern here. It was part of a kit which came with the fabric and the pattern and the little charm here. Again, another one with bees on it. And this one says, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. That's a well-known saying. You see it like everywhere you go, where they're selling little things to hang on your walls. And I really like that saying. It's a beautiful saying. I was going to turn this into a box as well, but I think I'm going to frame this one because I really like it. It's a very easy stitch. Maybe took me a week on and off stitching it, but it's pretty. I like this one. And then I have two by Bent Creek in their U series. U meaning sheep. I don't think I showed you guys this one. I think I did it while I was away as well. And this one's called Happy Trails to You, and it has a little sheep with a mustache, with a Dachshund with a mustache, and a squirrel with a mustache riding on top of each other, and it's very cute. So that's that one. And then I have the Wedding You one, which is the wedding theme one, and I did this one for my husband and I. This year is our 5th anniversary, so I did it for like a little anniversary reminder thing. That's what it looks like. So now I'm going to show you guys the goodies that I've collected over the last 6 months as far as cross stitching goes. This first one I got at a yard sale. Now she had a whole bunch of stitching stuff gathered around, and she had like this tiny Christmas kit that you'd get like at AC Moore. It wasn't like nice, it wasn't in nice shape. The fabric was all yellowed and stuff. But I wanted this one. This is a custom cross stitch kit, and it says Outer Banks on it. I did an Outer Banks sampler with lighthouses on it a long time ago. It was one of the first things I've ever showed on YouTube, and I like the Outer Banks. It's where I went for my honeymoon 5 years ago. So I picked this up, and for this end, I just wanted this, but she told me to take it all. It had like a plastic knitting needle one, plastic embroidery needles, I don't even know what they were. Just a bunch of stuff I didn't need, but I got rid of the rest of it because it was junk. But this is an Outer Banks sampler, like I said, and this is the only thing I wanted, but I paid $1 for everything. You can't really tell what it's going to look like, but it came with the fabric and the thread. So it was $1, and I was like, yay, and I will definitely be doing this one. I don't know if you guys ever been to the Outer Banks or you live by the Outer Banks, but if you do, you're lucky. It's beautiful. If you're a lighthouse enthusiast like me, the Outer Banks has some of the nicest lighthouses. So the next thing I'm going to show you is, I'm just going to kind of hold it up. We have a little thrift store very locally. It's about 10 minutes from where I live, and I've been visiting there. I've gotten some nice stuff there. I mean, I've gotten like 3 pairs of $100 shoes that are like practically brand new for 10 bucks each. But I was wandering around in there one day, and I noticed they had like a little craft section. So I dug deep, and I'm telling you ladies, if you go to the thrift stores, keep your eyes open and dig deep, because they don't keep this stuff where you can see it generally. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all the cross stitch stuff. So I got this thick bunch of cross stitch stuff, and I brought it up to the lady to check it out. And she's like, were there any more back there? And I'm like, yeah, but this is all I want. And she's like, well, go grab the rest of it because we want to sell it as a lot. So I grabbed it. And she's like, okay, how about $4? And I'm like, for real? I couldn't believe it because I was like ready to pay $10, whatever for this. So I'll show you some of the stuff that's in here that's like super impressive to me. I'm not going to keep a lot of the stuff that's in here. I might put it up on eBay or do it in a swap. I don't do swaps, but I could do swaps to get rid of some of this stuff. But some of the stuff that I really like in here, I'll show you. Like this is adorable. It's super old, but I collect Hummels. Look at this little Hummel cross stitch book. And like I said, this is really old. It's from 1980. It's older than I am. But this is really cute. I would have paid $4 for this. I would probably pay $10 for that. I got some stuff in here that I'm going to give to my sister-in-law because she's a horse lover. This little carousel horse thinger, she's going to get that one. They had these 2 wonderful Cricut collection patterns in this lot. This is 1986 on it, so I'm going to assume it was from 1986, but there's a little lighthouse hanging up there with some American flags, patriotic. I definitely want to hold on to these ones. This one was called From Sea to Shining Sea by the Cricket Collection. And this one's Gentle Harvest by the Cricket Collection. Another really awesome one that I picked up in this lot is the Tale of Peter Rabbit in cross stitch. Like, this one is awesome. It's another one with horses on it that my sister-in-law will get in Barnes. And then just in here is a bunch of magazines, some that I'll probably keep, some that I won't. A lot of old Stony Creek magazines, just crazy stuff. Crazy. Take it all for $4. I was like, yes please, thank you. So then I was out this past weekend thrifting again. I was looking for tables actually for my front porch, like I told you guys, to refinish. And I dug deep in the back again in the craft stuff, and I found some samplers. And these are like practically brand new. I don't think they've ever been even looked at or opened, but they were $1 each, and they're really pretty. So I'm going to keep these ones. I'm twisting my arm in a way it doesn't want to twist. Here's one by the Sweetheart Tree. I love the Sweetheart Tree. They're one of my favorites. And here's one by Just Nan that I just love. But this one's adorable. Look how cute that is. So the moral of that story is, if you guys go to thrift stores, keep your eyes open and dig in the back. And if you see a bunch of craft stuff all bolted together and you don't think that it's cross stitch, you gotta dig. I don't know why they hide it, but they do. But if you dig, you can get lucky. So that's all I have for you guys today. It's a pleasure to see you again, and I'm hoping to be able to bring you another video soon. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing some crafty videos, maybe not just, you know, cross stitch, maybe other things that I like to do that are keeping me busy. And like I said, it was nice to see you guys, and thank you so much for your nice comments and your words of encouragement, and it's so nice to hear that you guys always want to see me. I'll be back again soon, and I hope never to leave for this long again. Again, thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Where's my wiener? Scrappy. Stop it! Are you going to the dentist now? There's a jet. Downton Abbey's calling. Hello? I lost my train of thought. If it was a 49ers game, I'd go, but I'm not going to the Giants game.